Kiyemba, LWANGA, Evelyn, Allen, saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the globe you are. Happy to be with you once again. And I believe our good Lord has kept you well throughout all this time. Lately, we've been talking about emotional trauma, emotional instability, and emotional wellness. Considering the kind of environment we are going through, the times we are living in, we all needed this to be our help. We needed support, that kind of support. And I pray, I believe we were all helped. We all got a nugget or two to help us keep afloat. Today, we are going back to income generation, because for us to be able to have emotional wellness, we must be aligned with some kind of income generation, whereby we have something to do. We are engaged. We are not idle. We are engaged. And today I have a lady here with me who is going to share with us some experience and tell us what she does. I hope you will be blessed. Lady Esther.
Yes, please.
You are welcome to this talk.
Thank you, ma'am.
May you please say hi and introduce yourself to our audience, to our viewers.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. I'm Esther Olanya. I'm a wife, a mother, God servant, and a business lady as well. Thank you for viewing. Please stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Lady Esther, a businesswoman.
Thank you.
Yes. Please, what is that you are doing as a businesswoman?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm doing a lot of things, and one of them is fishmongering.
Okay.
I developed this idea when we got into the pandemic season, which is coronavirus, where all shops were closed. People could not do any other business apart from the shops that were dealing in foodstuff. Okay. So when I was thinking through what I could do, because the other business that I have is a washing bay, whereby all cars were no longer moving, cars were parked, motorcycles were parked, so my business as well had been closed.
Okay, so your basic business is the washing bay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you decided to take on the fishmongering just during this period because of the
situation, because it was relevant for me to keep getting some money as I wait for the next season or what would happen.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So is it did you initially start with a washing bay, or had you been employed before, or were you doing something else?
I was working with the Aga Khan schools. That is in old Kampala. I worked there for 6 years as a secretary. I need some good money as Aga Khan institutions. But it happened that I got a challenge.
What was that challenge?
The challenge was we had 2 children, and we were having a house help at home.
Okay.
So this one day, we get our house help like a day before. So when we left her the next day to go to work, we went back and she had left her children to themselves.
Okay.
So I got so traumatized, and I chose to stay home and be a stay-home mom.
Okay.
So from then onwards, I chose to be self-employed and manage my family as well.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So how did you come up with the idea of the washing bay? It's usually deemed as a masculine
I understand.
job. Yes.
Before I was doing transport.
Okay.
When I recovered from when the children became of age, they started going to school. I thought of something that I could do, that I would manage from home and yet also taking care of the children.
Okay.
So I thought of transport idea. The idea of transport came to me, and I started on transport.
Okay.
Yes, please. I managed it for 4 years, but along the way, got some challenges, which I thought I needed to drop it as well.
So your next business idea was the
washing bay.
Washing bay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you started the washing bay, might you have gotten any discouragements, challenges?
Thank you. I did. The first one was at the place where we identified to place this washing bay. I got there, and then there was an old woman who lived nearby. So I asked her whether she knew the owners of the space. She told me yes, she did. So she asked me what I wanted to do with that space.
Okay.
So I took her through. So she tells me, yes, that space is there, but so many people have wanted to use that space and have not managed.
Succeeded.
Do you think you will? So I got into a conversation with the old woman. I told her, Mom, yes, I will.
Okay.
Reason, I am a child of God.
Okay.
I believe big and I have big plans, so
Okay.
I will manage.
Okay.
Yes.
So from there on, you you went and told Mr. Olanya your findings, and
yeah, I gave him the report of the rates, how much we needed to pay, and he liked the idea. One, the place is very strategic.
okay.
It's right by the road.
Yes.
So when we came and checked through, he also liked the place, and then we gave it a go ahead.
Okay.
Yes,
You
please.
are talking of a washing bay. Are there any other services that you do there?
Yes, they are there. We do day and night parking.
Okay.
Of late, being in this COVID situation, I thought of when I started the fish
Yes.
mongering, because there are so many border stages. There are around 3.
Okay.
So I thought through what could accompany the fish and is relevant to the time, and that it would sell.
Okay.
So I started putting up tea. I do tea.
Okay.
I serve them tea with bread.
Yeah, it's actually been a cold season.
Yes, yes, ma'am. So I do tea with bread, and then I do boiled cassava as well.
Okay, a delicacy.
Yes, yes,
Okay, so you say you do day and night packing.
yes, please.
You have eats there.
Yes.
Okay, and how is your clientele? Are they responding?
Yes, they are. They are. One of the interesting days, I got some customers who had come to actually wash, and they asked me whether I had anything to offer them to eat as they waited.
Okay.
So I told them about the fish,
Okay.
and they were like, okay, fish. They didn't expect it because the place is new, and they were wondering what the standard of the service I would offer. So I told them, yes, I have very nice fish, and so they ordered.
Okay.
They placed their orders, I served them, and they were very pleased with what they saw.
Okay. Tell me, Esther, Lady Esther.
Yes, ma'am.
Here you are. You said you decided to get into fish mongering.
Yes.
Fish really smells. Not smells. It has a strong scent.
Has a strong scent, yes.
No. What was your your take for it? Did you really like it? Oh, and also the people around you.
Okay.
What was their reaction when you told them that, I'm going into this? What was their reaction?
Their reaction was not. They got shocked.
Okay.
They're like, you're going to do fish? I'm like, yes. So to them, they thought I was going to hire people actually.
Okay.
I was going to hire people to do it
To do the
for
work
me.
for you.
But this very morning they see me with my frying pan and my fish. I'm cleaning it and starting to deep fry. So because we hired 2 boys at the washing bay.
Okay.
So they are like, Madam, you're doing it yourself? I'm like, yes. There is nothing wrong with that. But what I realized is that when you have passion for something at whatever cost you will do it.
Okay.
Because for them, they were feeling like it's below my standard.
Okay.
Like, okay, she can go as low as that to fry fish. But I didn't have any problem with it, and I do not have any problem with it.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Because money doesn't have standards.
No, it does not.
And once you have a dream, by the way, do you have a dream?
I do have a dream. I have a dream of having an enterprise where I'll do a lot of things under this enterprise, a company. Like, for example, I have a washing bay,
Yes.
and I'm doing fish that will turn into a restaurant.
Okay.
Then I could add a lot more.
Okay.
I have a plan of putting there a soda depot,
Okay.
and also to see me grow big to become my a future retirement plan.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's you're working towards your retirement.
Yes.
Now, you're working towards that. What steps have you put in place in order for you to achieve that?
One of
Have
the
you involved?
things,
Is your family involved? Is your
yes. My husband is very supportive.
okay?
I should say thank you for
Yes.
your support,
Yes.
because the capital that started up the Asante washing bay, he put in that money, and he supports me financially,
Okay.
morally, spiritually, and being that we are a family,
Yes.
we have children. Oftentimes I work with the children.
Okay.
Say I need to go to the garden, pick a few things, because my fish, I do it with cassava.
Okay. So do you grow the cassava yourself?
Oh yeah, I have a nearby garden that is close to home.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
so once in a while I ask them to go pick for me the cassava, go
Okay.
uproot the cassava,
Okay.
somebody cut for me the banana leaves.
Okay.
So we are a team. They give me a helping hand.
Okay.
And in this way, I feel I am training them to grow into people that are going to be responsible,
Okay.
that know that money doesn't just come your way, but you work for it.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So have you introduced them to the to the washing bay, the activities that take place at the washing bay? Have they gotten? Are they in touch with it to whereby? This is what I mean. When you look at enterprises like Aga Khan,
Yes, ma'am.
you look at Madvani,
Yes.
you look at the Mukwanos, the Mulwanas, all those enterprises.
Sudils.
Today, the Sudils.
Yes.
Today, it's not the parents who are running them.
No,
It's the children.
the children, true.
So what I'm driving it at is, are you training your children to come in on as a hands-on, to whereby they come in and take over the responsibility?
Yes, thank you, ma'am. I am. There is this very particular one that is very passionate about business. Patience, oftentimes she asks me, can I go with you? But because there was that challenge, we limited her of the pandemic.
Okay.
We limited her.
Okay.
But every morning she would wake up, Mommy, I have bathed and I'm ready. Can we go together?
Okay.
So 3 times I went along with her.
Okay.
And it was nice. She was all over helping
Okay.
hands. Can I help you serve the tea, serve
Okay.
the people tea? Then washing.
Okay.
When the boys are washing, she runs over there. Can I help you with spraying?
Okay.
Because it's an auto
Yes.
jet wash machine.
Yes.
And to her, it's fun.
Okay.
But for me, I would say that there is love, passion in this child.
Okay.
So I need to grow it. And it gives me a big opportunity to work with her. Yes. I've involved the others as well, the older ones. Yeah, I come along with them. So as I'm doing this, you do that.
Okay.
In that way, it helps me to know who can do what and better.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Lady Esther.
Thank you too, ma'am.
And before we end,
yes,
may you please invite people to come to Asante. By the way, you didn't tell us the name of the business and what it means. Please invite them in just 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you, viewers. Thank you so much for keeping on this platform. Our business is called Asante Washing Bay. It's located in Namlanda along Entebbe Road. It's right by the roadside, opposite the road going to Lutembe Beach. Please, when you pass by there, don't fail to branch off to Asante Washing Bay. You will find so many services at one point. Okay. You will find drinks, eat, you will have your car well done and cleaned, and you will be so happy. So you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lady Esther, for coming to be with us today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, I actually tasted the fish. It's very tasty.
Thank you. Please come again.
I will. I'll come again.
We'll be delighted.
Yes. So our viewers, thank you so much. You can see that there are people out there who have a winning mindset. People who are determined to ensure that their dreams come to a fruition. They're not bothered by what others around them will say, but all they need is the support of the family and they themselves, and to have their business idea running on to whereby it will culminate into that which they have desired it to be. So don't fear to start small. Don't fear to run with your vision. Don't fear to do whatever you can, as long as it is legit and legal, in order for you to make your dream come to a fruition. Income generation is a must for us all. Thank you so much for engaging with us. Don't forget to tune in on all our social platforms. And above all, remember, Corona is still here. Don't forget to use your masks. And don't forget to sanitize. And don't forget to keep your social distancing. God bless you so much.